Well, it says live. Let's see what's happening. Okay. I think, there we go. Trying a different format. All right, now we're live. I'm trying a different format here. And let's see what. There you are. Finally. Am I lagging? Is everything going okay here? Let me know. I'm watching in two different monitors, and I'm on the OBS board, so it's a little bit different. I want to thank you. You know what for? I want to thank you. I've been playing around because I had to do this other the OBS, bring that back to life because just going live on YouTube wasn't working for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know why. There's no birds up in the sky. Stormy weather. Okay. Let me play with some things. Let's see what does this do. Do you see that picture? Do you see that picture? I don't know if you could see that or not. Am I coming out loud and clear, or am I lagging? Is there because I'm looking at two different monitors. And if I just go to OBS, I don't have the chat. I don't think. Why don't I have the chat? Let's go to studio mode. What is that going to do? I hope I don't mess up here. Studio mode. There I am. Well, where's the chat room? I see the chat room over here. There should be a chat room. Virtual camera. There's two of me now. Oh, no, that says cut. How do I get the chat? I'm working out the bugs. You didn't see the picture? Okay. But you might now. Maybe you will now. I'm not, because we're in studio mode. I'm trying to remember all of this stuff. It's just crazy. Let me try something. Fade to black. You don't see that? No, I don't think we're going to see that one. Okay, that's not popping up. So I'm going to have to play with this for a little while. I need to keep this up because I don't see the chat. Why don't we have a chat? Let's see. What is that? Okay, that's the audio. Now how do I stop? Stop. And I'm trying to find the chat. Oh, I lost you, Diane. No, you can't see it. I see. Do you see one of me or two of me? How many do you see of me? Do you see two now or just one? Do you see two of me or one? This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, it's so warm in here. Christy came home at lunch and she turned the air off and opened up the windows, but it is hot. It's going to be a cold front coming in tomorrow. Why don't I have a chat? That's what I don't understand. Okay, well that's good. If I could figure out why I don't have a chat. I have the chat. I can see you, but I got to look at oh, I'm so tired. I got to look at YouTube to see you, which is crazy. And I know there's a chat option on here, and I just don't know what I excuse me, what I did with it. Let's see what. No, I don't even know what I did here. Source, video, me. I want to put that back over here somewhere. And okay. Oh, you know what? Try this. Hey, love is everything. Love is everything. That's not working. Now, did I disappear? I disappeared. I'm playing around with this new format. There, I'm back. Trying to figure the darn thing out because I couldn't get on YouTube. once I figure this out, we're going to be able to play videos and do all kind of cool things. Once I get this portion figured out. But for right now, at least we can get on line. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this over. Now, there we go. I don't know why I'm seeing two of me. Quick transitions. Transition. I don't know what that means. Quick transition. I don't know. I don't know how to get out of... Oh, it's up here. There. Now I'm back. Okay, so now anyway. Anywho, I wanted to try this just so... Oh, scene collection. Hang on. Why don't I have... I have the chat. I can see you guys. I'm just... You are still there. My wife says I'm not all there. Does that mean anything? Christy said, you're not all there. But, I'm trying to... I'm just playing right now. So bear with me. We're playing around. Me. What is that? What does that do? Image file. No idea. Scene. Transition scene. What does that do? Anything? Did that do anything? I don't know what that means. Okay. Scene 1, scene 2. I don't know. But am I still coming in okay? Clear? Clear as a bell? It's supposed to rain some more today and be just nasty out. Nasty, nasty, nasty out. And we've had one offering that came in a little while ago by a blessed, very blessed person that I love so very much that wants to remain anonymous for $50 to our ministry and outreach to the homeless. So I'm doing this to make sure I'm good, crystal clear. I'm going to have to play with this a little while to figure out why we don't have, thank you, why we don't have the chat on the OBS. And I know it's something simple, and I just got to figure it out. Because that should, I shouldn't have to look at YouTube at all. But in order to see the chat, I've got to look at you guys. I've got to look at YouTube. But I don't have to look at myself, so that's okay. So we're going to play around with this. And what do you think? Now they're trying to take... I just seen... I hope you joined us last night. Wednesday and on the Sabbath, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock p.m., we're going to have service, regular church service for those that don't have a home church at 7 p.m. every Wednesday night and 10 a.m. on the Sabbath, on Saturday service. So come expecting. And there won't be no politics during the service. It's just going to be service and testimonials. And that's what I like about this. I can have a couple monitors going. But I just got to remember, it's been a while. It's been, oh my gosh, since before I got sick that I've used this format. So I'm just trying to relearn everything. So we'll get there. But right now, everything is good. And I can see you guys clearly. I guess they're trying, it's September, what is it, 7th already? They're coming up with the mask mandates again. They're already in the Senate chambers, and I can't remember who was up on debate trying to stop them from they're going to pull the whole COVID thing again. They're going to pull the whole COVID fiasco again. Hey, Rob. Love to you, Rob. So we know that's coming. We know that's coming, and it's coming quick. And I just hope Jesus is coming quick. I hope he is coming quick. And all we can do is just keep praising him, and just keep going. Let me play around. I'm trying to find out. I have everything on here on this board accept the chat. And I don't know, I don't know why. But I have the chat. I can see you. But I've got YouTube up and running at the same time. Let me see. Settings. Bear with me just for a moment. Stream, audio, video, advanced. Where's the general? Stream. I hope I don't mess something up. Output. That's all good. Audio we know is good. Okay. Video. That's all good. Video output is currently active. I don't know what hotkeys are. I don't know. Advanced setting. I got to figure this out, and I will sooner or later. Oops, let me click that off. Let me get, there we go. So I will figure it out. But we are live. Did you see what I sent you, Rob? In Messenger? A pea shooter. A pea shooter. We're going to need a pea shooter in the end days. A pew pew. Not the pew that you sit in at church, but a pew pew. A pew pew. We're going to have to be armed and ready for what's coming down the pike. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm telling you, I'm ready to go home. The sun is starting to peek out. It's been raining all day here in Michigan, and it's been nonstop. Nonstop. And I'm telling you, we got a big weekend coming up in Flint, Michigan. It's the Bikes on the Bricks, so there's going to be a lot of the homeless come out. When they have the car cruise, and that's more to pass out Bibles because they don't go. The homeless, there's nothing really going on in downtown Flint. There's just old classic cars riding around Grand Blanc and Burton and Holly and stuff like that. Flint is not the place to go anymore, but these bikers go to, war is coming, bikers go to Flint for what's called Bikes on the Bricks, and we'll be out there Saturday and Sunday, and a lot of homeless and a lot of people to minister to there in the motorcycle ministry community. Plus, it's downtown Flint, right by Riverbank Park, where we fed the homeless and still do. So they will be out. They'll be rummaging for something to eat through cans, and we will help them. And a meeting with War is Coming. In a meeting with Romania. Oh, UN in a meeting with Romania. I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses. I'm squinting. Isn't Sleepy Joe on his way to India or somewhere? What is the cackling hen? Where is she at? Why is she out in India? Why isn't she at the border? You know, what's her name? UN, yeah, but what's the vice president's name? Cackle Harris or something? Oh, Kamala Harris. I thought it was Cackle Harris. Kamala. Kamalia. Go to the border. The cackling hen. And she's probably in India saying, well, I don't know. But this country is just... You know who would make a good vice president? And I was watching Newsmax today. Tell me who you think I'm thinking of as a good vice president for Donald Trump. Who do you think would be a good vice president for Donald Trump if he wins the election? Melania might not be too happy. She might not be too happy. You know, Melania might not be happy with Donald Trump's pick if he picks this person that I'm thinking of. Reminds me of Christmas time and little elves. I'm going to give you a hint. Her name reminds me of little elves at Christmas time. Them little statues you put in your yard, and they got that little pointy hat and little elf shoes on, and they got the beard. Who am I thinking of? Come on, Diane, you know who I'm thinking of. Love is everything, Rob. Wouldn't it be something if Donald Trump picked Kristi Noem. I mean, she's a good governor. She's tried to be an electrician. That didn't work. She knocked all the power out of South Dakota. She tried welding. That sure didn't go anywhere. She's going to hurt herself. She tried plumbing. She can't do that. The leaks springing everywhere. But I bet she can do the vice presidency. Kristi Noem. Kristy Noem. Yes, yes, Brother Rob. That's who I would think. I would think would be a perfect vice president. I really do. I really, really do. I'm a little anxious. I got surgery on the 23rd, and I might chicken out. I'm just done with all of that. I got the hernia up here in my stomach and then one on the side, but I'm no spring chicken anymore, and I'm already cut up like the Thanksgiving turkey. I don't know. What do you guys? Should I just skip it? I don't want to be laid up for 6 weeks doing YouTube live in the bed with the pillow and a hot water bottle on my tummy. Good morning, Diane. Brother Rob. Love is everything. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, my. This is pretty neat. So, I did a title for I seen Diane pop in, but I couldn't go live. They wouldn't let me. And I titled the live. This don't even have a title. This doesn't have a title. I don't even know how we're doing this. I don't even have a title here. But I titled it something about don't take the jab or something. And then Google said, we're not letting this madman go. So I couldn't get on through YouTube. I had to use the OBS board. I don't think we have a title to this video, do we? Don't take the jabby jab, the pokey poke. Do the hokey pokey, but don't take the pokey pokey. Don't wear the mask. They're mask bandits. They want to bring the mask back? Aren't we having enough with people just looting and wearing masks? That's what started the trend of the looting in California and Chicago and all over the place. These young hoodlums were just looking for an excuse to wear a mask. And they fit right in with Joe Public. Now everyone's wearing a mask. You don't know who the bad guy is. That's why I brought out and cleaned my pew-pew today. My Smith & Wesson SR-40 Ruger. I told the wife, plus I've got, we'll talk about that another time. I just don't like to put all of my information out there, but I may have somebody stalking me, a crazy person that I tried to help with our ministry, and they're crazy. And they keep changing numbers and calling, and they were in, they spent, and I put him up in a hotel. Kristi and I put him in a hotel for a week, plus gave him like $135, paid for the hotel, but now I guess he was in Jackson prison for 19 years, 16 years, 19 years for armed robbery and kidnapping. And that's why I'm cleaning my guns today. I don't know. I keep getting calls, and he's talking out of his head, so I don't know. And he got mad because I asked him just once, Kristi was with me, she can verify. I said, so we can try to get more to help you. Would you want to do a short little video? Because a lot of times people need to see the need before they give. And he said, oh, I'd rather not. And I said, okay. So that was the end of that. He got mad because I wouldn't answer the phone at like 11:30 at night. Go where, and I can show you. My phone's in another room, but I put Gary, one after the other, after the other. That's not his name. Now, today he said his name is Eric. but it's the same guy. And I don't know. I don't know where you got my website, trumpetofgodministries.com. I told Christy, help me because I don't know how to edit that. Get our address off of there. I don't know where he got my phone number, but he called again today, threatening. So I don't know. I mean, I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself, but I worry about my family. So that, sometimes, like Christy said, you can't help everybody. Some people, the demons have just got them, and you can't help everybody. So that's what goes on behind the scenes when you don't see me here on YouTube. Remember, we went through this. We were live before I got sick, and we had what was called a swatting. I took a break. The camera was still on. The phone kept ringing, and it's the police. And they said that I killed my wife and I'm about to kill my kids. And I thought it was a prank call. I just took a break from our live stream, and I peek out the window and there's red lights, lasers on the house, and the phone rings again. And you would come out with your hands up, and we did, and they had the dogs. There were snipers everywhere in the neighbor's yard, and then they realized that it was what was called a swatting. We were on the news, and remember that? We were on the news and everything. They finally caught the perpetrators, and they went to prison. They were also doing this to a circuit court judge. So we kept getting, I didn't get no more notifications after they went to prison, but we got a victim's rights or something. I didn't even ask for that. But we kept getting letters in the mail from the FBI, and but they were apprehended, and they were part of a what do you call them? They shaved their the skinhead, like the Ku Klux Klan. They were part of those. They hated religion, and they hated like officials. So they seen a Christian program, and they wanted to get me. They wanted the cops to come in and kill me and my family, so they could sit back in their satanic realm there. And what they do is they get your number somehow, and they call the police, and it looks like that's your number. So the police think that you're really coming from you. And they're sitting back like this, eating popcorn. They'd probably seen the cops running in and out of the house because they swept our whole house here. And they were probably hoping to see the cop come in and put one in my head or something. That's how they get their thrills, So when you're in this type of ministry in Flint and Detroit, I've come into some really rough times. I go where other pastors don't go. They're not going to go to the crack infested boarded up housings and just walk in and pull the board off like I've shown on my video. They're not going to go behind the funeral home into the deep woods off a Dixie Highway into a homeless encampment. We go where the brave dare not go. So I've had my fill. I remember the one person I was with my son, and we got him some food, and he was sitting on a bench on Saginaw in downtown Flint, and got him a pop. And I always ask to make sure they're not diabetic, and he was all thankful. And then when I asked if does he know Jesus, when I said Jesus, he went crazy. He looked at my son, and he said, "You're Jesus. I see you, Jesus. I see you." And we had to cast that demon out. I'm telling you, we prayed over him. I prayed and prayed and prayed over him, and finally he calmed down. But there was a demon in him, and he wanted nothing more than to kill me. He wanted to kill me. So, knowing a little bit of karate helps. To subdue people that are going for your throat, and having your little side iron doesn't hurt either. That stops people real quick. But Flint is nowhere to go at night. Detroit, and a lot of homeless you'll find them around the casinos because they know people got money. And they know the casinos will let them, you can wander in there and sit there and drink coffee and free pop all night long. And especially in the wintertime. And the same with the hospitals, like McLaren Flint, where I go, Hurley Hospital and Genesis, they have the tray of free, for people waiting to see the doctor, free, um, I don't know, like cinnamon rolls and little packs of donuts and cookies and coffee while you're waiting to see the doctor. So that the homeless come in. You know, security runs them out of Genesis. It's terrible. And when I can't find them on the street, I'll pull into Hurley's parking lot, and there they are. There they are. But I love you guys. Keep praying for our ministry. We need a lot more help for this weekend. Um, I'm afraid to spend any money because I need it for this weekend. So I'm afraid to put gas in the truck. You know. I don't know. It'll all work out. Pray for me that this crazy guy doesn't know where I live. This is oh my goodness. But I love you guys, and we will be back. And I'm gonna see how this looks. How did we do this without a name? Did I name this? How did you guys find me? I just popped up. I don't think I named or gave this a title. I don't know, but I love you guys, and I'm gonna stop and end our live chat right now. And remember to live today, to laugh today, to love today, and I want you to be the reason that someone smiles today. You know how to put that smile on their face? Tell them about Jesus and the love and the cross.